Hello everyone, and welcome to the Digimon Evening News for January 2025. My name is Rordrik, and I'll be running through the top stories. In this month, we have Digimon Con finally has an announcement that will give us the date and time that it will be aired, even though we only know one thing currently that will be there. In the card game, we have multiple sets coming out, including ones that will be coming global and Japan, because the World Convergence is not here yet. The Digimon card game client, we have sets that are being added over there as well, over this month and the next. Over in merchandise, we have a plethora of things. These things weren't even available for pre-order until after Christmas, so they've missed the holiday rush, and now everyone's broke and won't buy these things.
Oh, come on!
And Digimon Liberator continues with a new issue and some more tips. That is our major stories for January 2025. This is not a whole lot going on, so I'll try to keep this one short. We'll see if I succeed. So, the biggest news is Digimon Con 2025 now has a date. It will be live on March 20th at noon in Japan. Now, I get this question every year. It is not an in-person event. You cannot buy tickets. It is just something that is streamed on YouTube that you can find there and we can watch there together. It will be starting at noon in Japan, which means it's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 19th or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will certainly be up and covering it when it is live at the time. And the only thing that we know for sure is coming in is Digimon Adventure Beyond, which is a short film that is an impossible thing happening with the adult kids in the Adventure timeline.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
If you wish to know more about Digimon Con and what we know or could expect, I have a video about that right here. Moving into the card game. Chains of Liberation has released here, which contained a lot of the Digimon that were in Digimon Liberator that came out, as well as the next booster that is coming out in Japan in January 31st will be all of more Seekers cards, surprisingly enough, as well as some more Digimon Liberator cards, as that is the main thing coming out. So those will be the usual things. And the final global special booster will be coming, version 2.5 will be coming, which contains BT19 and BT20, which is Cross Evolution and Over the X. And these should be some of the last sets that I will ever have to talk to you about being separate for both global and Japanese releases. Over in the Digimon card game client, this month we will be expecting the EX08 Chains of Liberation set being released here, which will contain Sonorizamon's line and Dynamon and a lot of the Liberator stuff. Hopefully that will be coming soon. It is not out as of recording. And then next month, we'll be getting that special booster version 2.5, which is Cross Evolution and Over the X, which will be over 200 cards added. Once again, we have absolutely nothing on the VPET front, nothing on the anime front, nothing on the video game front. Hopefully this means they're saving up things to tell us at Digimon Con, but as many of you have been aware over the time, don't get your hopes up too much that that's really happening.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. No, it wasn't.
Now, one of the major things that I have to talk about is merchandise. Now, you would think it would have been last month I talked a lot about this stuff because, well, it's Christmas time. Well, no, pre-orders didn't even open on these things until after December. So, let's go through them in much the order that they released. Digimon Adventure and O2 now have these themed playing cards that they did with Bicycle, which is honestly a card, if you know playing cards, you've seen these cards around before, at least this brand. But they have many different things featuring even the different diamonds are changed to be different hats and things that look a lot like the cards. I honestly would be a little more interested if they were separate decks, like you could buy Adventure and O2, because some of you may like me, and like one of those seasons a lot more than the other. But those are available, though, as with many Digimon things, a little pricey. If you're hunting for treasures in the Digimon universe, we now have a couple of things for there. Digimon Adventure necklaces are available that come with little gemstones in them of our original 8 Digimon. And these things look pretty quality, and I hope so, because they fetch a pretty high price if you're looking to actually buy one of them. To go along with these, it also comes with a Memorial Day bracelet, which has the Odaiba Day date, August 1st, 1999 on it. And it comes with all of those smaller gemstones across its length, and the crest symbols on the other side. So, you can also buy these, or buy both if you want. I mean, all the more power to you, but that would be an expensive day. One of the more interesting things to me is Mekri. This is M-E-Q-R-I. I'm sure I butchered however you pronounced it. Is offering a cool variety of shirts and sweaters. Again, featuring mostly adventure things, with Greymon, Andromon, and Skullgreymon coming in a variety of hoodies, shirts. Maybe I'll actually take a look, though they only go up to XL. Gotta show off those muscles. Might be a little tight on me, or something, or Digimon's telling me to get in shape. Either one. One of the pop-up shops that is going on over there is doing Digimon Ghost Game merchandise. Again, this is only one of the pop-up shops, so it's incredibly hard for us to purchase. So I'll just show you here. There's keychains, posters, and other small items that will be coming in February. But again, it'll be very difficult for most of us to get them if you're not in Japan. Another collaboration they're doing is with Fairy Tail, and they're doing perfumes, based off of the original 8 Adventure Cast. Once again, this is only available in Japan, so it's not available to many of us, but if you ever wanted to smell like a smelly preteen that got lost in the digital world, now you can. I know, assuming most of them smell better than... But looking at the ingredients, they all seem pretty similar to me, but I'm not an aficionado of perfumes, so what do I know? And finally, in the Digimon Liberator font, issue 9 is completed, and issue 10 started January 16th, after a 1-week delay, which we've had a couple of those throughout, in which there was still another tip to fill it. And issue 10 is not as bad as most of the other even-numbered issues, especially since we just came from one that was a complete waste of time because that battle that they showed for most of it didn't matter. I mean, it gives Midimon in his line, but by story they'd already won, so it didn't matter. At least this time there's apocalypse happening. Things are happening behind the scenes. There's other stuff going on, even if it doesn't seem necessarily all that well thought out. It's at least stuff happening, so hopefully things will continue on and keep moving. Tip 17 was a letter from the producer, like an intro to the new year and updates to this game that we'll probably never get. And tip 18 was a look at the Amber Remains location, which has a lot of implications about the game and the main scenario, yet none of this actually has anything to do with what's actually happening in the comic that we're getting in that story. So it really, again, it fills out the world, but really doesn't matter in any way. So you will not lose anything if you don't read these tips. And there you have it. That's the Digimon news for January of 2025. Hopefully, like I said, Digimon's coming. There'll be more to talk about as we get closer to that. And things that will be released there, hopefully we'll have a lot to talk about then. Because if not, it could be a dire time for Digimon for many fans.
TK, please stop crying.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. As always, everyone, remember to be awesome. Till the next one, take care. Bye.